Welcome back everyone, it's Vaz again with another video from World of Warships Legends. And today we've just unlocked the Lenin, the premium tier 7 Russian battleship. You could only unlock the Lenin using icebreaker coins during the 2020 December update. There was mention on Reddit by one of the community managers that this ship will be available again in the future, but that's all they would say on it. So we can assume that it will be made available later for either Global XP or perhaps even Steel, the new in-game currency. I wouldn't mind seeing something new for Global XP. I like to have more options. But as of now, the Lenin was only unlockable for Icebreaker coins. And to get those Icebreaker coins, you had to endure a 6-week long grind through missions, through ranked. It was kind of awful, to be honest. But we do have the Lenin, and so far I can tell you that the payoff was worth it. We did have to buy some Santa crates at the end because we didn't have enough Icebreaker coins to unlock it without buying the crates. And that's something that we knew going into it. Wargaming warned everyone well in advance. And I had some extra money from Christmas or something, and so I had the doubloons in my account for quite a while anyways. Plus I really needed the other loot that was in those crates, like promotion orders and premium time. So as for the match, we are on Tears of the Desert in a game of domination. I think Tears of the Desert is always domination. We have 2 Massachusetts on each team, and we have a Lenin on the enemy team as well. Other than that, the only thing that we have to worry about is their lone destroyer, the Z-23, and we will see him later. We've spawned in front of the Charlie objective, so we're going to head over in that direction. We don't want to go steaming into there. We're not sure if the destroyer will be over there or not. But from the looks of things, it's a couple of cruisers and a couple of battleships. As for our teammates, we do have 2 cruisers with us, and then we have a cruiser and a battleship that were in the center spawn that are coming over to back us up. And right now we're just trying to get used to the Lenin. The maneuverability is not that bad actually. But to fire all 3 turrets, you do have to be at a strange angle, and that did take some getting used to. And this video was from a stream that I did actually. So you might want to check that out because I did do live commentary during this match. And this was my very first match in the Lenin, so I was still getting used to it. And I was kind of half paying attention to the chat on the stream as well, so I wasn't giving this game as much attention as I should have been. But in the end, I still did pretty well actually. Whoever said anything about stream pressure, right? We'll just pretend that the Marblehead game following this one didn't happen though. Nope, didn't happen. We ended the stream right after this game. Yep. Anyways, how about this game? We've been on fire for a little while now there. That's the one thing you need to get used to with Russian battleships, is to really be comfortable being on fire. You only have 3, sometimes if you use the right commander skill, you'll have 4 damage cons. And you need to save them and use them wisely. Save them for when you're either flooding from torpedoes or when you have multiple fires and it's safe to put them out. Even sometimes you'll have 2 fires going on you and you'll need to keep them burning because you run the risk of getting flooding damage or something else. We did get a Citadel on Miyoku. Right now we had the Wichita and one of those other battleships pushing us there. And we were kind of getting a little too close. Almost getting caught in a crossfire. So we did have to back up a little bit to try and get ourselves into a better position. We know that Myoko has long distance torps, so we might have some torps coming our way from his direction. That battleship that was pushing is a Massachusetts. And we definitely don't want to give him our broadside. That's definitely the type of ship that can take us out pretty quickly there if we give him our broadside. The broadside on the Lenin is very squishy, just like all other Russian battleships. It has that raised citadel, which is very easy to hit. I do have a video posted where I'm in a Lenin firing against another Lenin. And I hit him for 4 citadels and just pretty much nuked him. It was like a 50,000 plus damage salvo. So now that we think we're at a better angle, and also the mast looks like he's looking the other way, and that Miyoko has retreated. Or died? I'm not sure. I can't tell. We're gonna push forward again. Try and get as close to the cap as we can. And hopefully into the cap. We took a shot on the destroyer there, and we did get a couple of hits, which was nice. Now we have a broadside Wichita to shoot at, hopefully, here. We're just backing up to hopefully get as many shots against him as possible here. And we end up getting the Citadel on the Wichita. Very nice. He's almost done. And one of our friendly teammates ended up taking him out. So now in front of us, we just have our Miyoko friend and John Bart. So we're going to have to take care of them. Now, destroyer is flanking one of our battleships there in the north part of the cap of the map. We just get a shot away on the Miyoko before he's able to drop detection, and we put an end to him with the Citadel. This Z-23 ends up being a huge thorn in our side, and for whatever reason, none of our teammates are shooting at him. The guy beaches himself here, and I'm in a very weird position. I try backing up to get another shot at him. I do get a hit or two on him there, but my dispersion is just awful. The guns on this ship are fairly accurate. I'm using Kedrov on this build because he's my highest level Russian battleship commander right now. But I think you could probably use the other guy, I think his name is Galler, to increase the accuracy of this thing. Kedrov really improves the turret traverse speed, but because of the turret layout, you could probably get away with using the other guy, and that way it would increase your accuracy and reduce your dispersion. So unfortunately that destroyer's got in the way. Our friendly cruiser is more concerned with I'm not sure what. He's just kind of humping the island over there. It was kind of frustrating to be honest with you. When you're in a cruiser and you see a destroyer a couple of kilometers from you, you should be able to take him out fairly easily. It doesn't matter if there's an island between you or not. Go around the island and take him out. Right now I'm pretty happy with my position because I'm able to shoot at this John Bart without getting detected. And that was probably a bit of a mistake. I probably should have pushed him a little harder. That way I could have taken some of the damage as opposed to the Azuma beside me there. The Zuma's in a very good position, but of course he has fewer hit points than I do. And maybe if I could have taken some of that incoming fire as opposed to him, he could have remained alive longer. It's kind of funny that John Bart is spamming him with HE and lighting him on fire. Actually working. And so once I did finally recognize that I needed to push this John Bart and help out my Azuma by hopefully presenting myself as a better target, that I could take some of the heat off of him. And right before you did see the John Bart go down, you did see that he was switching his focus towards me. So I do believe that was the correct play. Just a little bit later than when I should have done it. You can still see that damn destroyer hiding behind that island, and the Hipper just hiding on the opposite side of the island. Oh boy. Well, there's not much we can do about our teammates' play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push forward. We need to try to head to B. We're down in points here. They have 2 caps. We only have 1. If I could get a shot at that destroyer, I'd love to take it. But it looks like we're running out of time here. The enemy, Lenin, is upon us. So we're gonna have to engage him. And we'll see what kind of damage a Lenin can do against another Lenin. Our friendly Hipper's still hiding behind that island. Doing a great job of hiding. It's too bad there wasn't a medal for that. That Lenin gives us a little bit too much to shoot at there, and we're able to take out one of his turrets very nicely. And now we're within secondary range. You should see the dispersion on these secondaries. Oh boy. I think a couple of them shot straight down into the water. Shooting those things like they're depth charges. And then we realize, oh no, that other big mammy over there, he has a really good firing angle against us. So we start backing it up. And we notice that we have a very nice shot against him. So the nice thing about these turrets is they're able to get from one side of the ship to the other very quickly when you're facing forward. We get a very nice hit against the big mammy. Now the Lenin has beached himself. I'm not sure if that was tactical beaching or if he was just not paying attention. We're able to take out another one of his turrets. And earn ourselves the Confederate medal. Unfortunately, things are not going our way in this match, though. We've just lost a couple of ships. And then we're down to me and the Hipper against the Lenin, their destroyer. And there's a cruiser that'll be coming up pretty soon here. And our Hipper, God bless him, he starts charging at the Lenin instead of going towards the destroyer. Who here thinks that's the right thing to do? Jesus, if he would have just gotten a few shots against that frickin' destroyer, we could have won this game. My secondaries are actually putting in some work against this Lenin here. So now I'm just all by my lonesome. And Hipper sacrificed himself. That Hipper must have been going for a weekly kill mission or something. Because why else would you charge towards the Lenin and not the destroyer? Unfortunately, the Lenin got a very nice shot against us. That just goes to show you cannot give too much broadside while using this ship. Now the destroyer is trying to flank us. One good thing about the Lenin is that it's not that slow. It actually has decent speed. Now that enemy cruiser will pop up pretty soon here. And unfortunately for him, all we need is one shot. So now it's down to me and the destroyer. I know he's coming around. I switched to HE, but there's only a few seconds left in the game. The difference between my reload time and the time left in the match is only like 2 seconds. So once I'm reloaded, I have 2 seconds to nail this guy. He's at about 1/3 health. And we hit him with 2 turrets, but then he slams the brakes and we miss our 3rd turret shot. Oh man, if only that Hipper would have shot that destroyer just a few times. I don't think he got a single shot against him. That damage was done by a different ship on our team, probably the Azuma. Ruined my very first game in the Lenin. Oh well, you can't win them all, right? We still had a very successful first game in the Lenin. I really do like this ship. 172,000 in damage, 3 sinkings, the Confederate medal and the high caliber medal. Handful of citadels, bunch of secondary hits too. This ship can really do it all. Obviously, we're top of the leaderboard on our team, and I'm not too happy with that Hipper, but we're just gonna forget about him forever. Well, if you did like that video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you do want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay healthy and do what makes you happy.